Looks like we're live and we're 5 minutes late. I do apologise. What we got today? ADICO, takeaway. I'm just coming in here to see what you're saying. Live chat. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Oh, I'm going to turn this so I can see it better. There you go.
Am I visible?
You're invisible.
Like always. Hello.
So we can hear you though, I think. We can hear you. Right. So it's taken us a while, but the Chinese was late. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to widen this a little bit and stick it over here. There you go. So you can see us both now. That's your camera there, Chris. Today, Vega del Sega. So Vega of the blind one, is it? Sega?
That's me, yeah.
Yeah, Vega del Sega. She's the blind one. We're going to open the wine, and then I'll show you what we got. Oh, banging the stuff. Banging the stuff. Here we go, here we go. So, ladles and jelly spoons, we decided not to go out today because it was a bit of a hassle, and I was knackered after the walk down in El Puertito, and I don't know what it was, I just didn't have the energy, and so I decided, and I had lots to do, which I ended up not doing, didn't I? And then I decided then, I can't see a bloody thing, decided then to just get a takeaway. I thought that'd be easy. And it was more stress than cooking. It was more stress than cooking. So what we're going to do now, we got the posh wine glasses, because we've only got 2 of these left. So we can't serve them when we got guests. We got the posh wine glasses. And if you're watching and you know who you are, this is how much you fill a wine glass. Not to here. Prost. Cheers, everybody.
Cheers.
Plenty of news today. I've got some COVID stuff that I want to go through, and of course the big news that the European Union has moved the goalposts yet again, which is a good thing, and they are recommending that we allow the Japanese and the Brits into the Schengen area. So that means that we're able to make a decision now as Spain, and they made it this morning in the BOE, the Bulletin Oficial España, which said that as of midnight on Sunday, Monday, so 00 hours on the 25th it is, Brits are allowed in. You still have to fill out the passenger location form, and the passenger location form has all the details of what you need to do to enter Spain. Now the passenger locator form will change with time, so at the moment it's still asking for a positive negative PCR test if you're entering Spain, and I think the law about having a negative test going into a tourist accommodation is also still valid, but that's passenger locator form that you get from the Spain health page will have all the information on of what you need to do. Eventually that will also give you the information about whether you can skip the PCR test if your country becomes low risk, or if they start including the vaccinations in the mix, which isn't yet law. So it doesn't matter what you read and what you hear, I don't think it is yet law until it's written into the passenger location form requirements for entry to Spain. Then you know it's real. So whatever you read in any of the newspapers or anywhere else, this document is probably going to be the one which is the perfect document for you guys. So what else have I got? I've got Christina's phone here, which I'm going to put on do not disturb. Then I'm going to close everything she's got open. Oh, the power, the power, the power.
Yeah.
Then I'm going to connect it to Data DAS, which she already is connected to Data DAS, which is good. And then I'm going to stick her on the Switchercast. This is where we do it. we put Switchercast on the phone. So you can download this for free. Switchercast and try it out. Share this device, share the camera. And then I can bring the camera in here as an extra camera. There you go. Automatically allow. And then as soon as it pops up, I can actually move to this camera. There you go. So here's Chris in all her glory. Although she is on the other one. This is the wine. Bega del Sega. This is the takeaway. I know we don't eat a lot, but there you go. Angry Bello. Graham, thank you so much for your donation there. Tried all week to catch you two and finally managed to get away from work on time. Enjoy the Chinese. We will. All we got is like a sliced duck breast with fried rice and gung pao sauce. I was going to get the one with pancakes, but that would have been a bit too fiddly, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
And egg fried rice. And what else have I got? They gave us some crab chips, or prawn crackers as you call them in English. Crab and chips in German. And what else do we get? Spring rolls. Spring rolls, there you go. This is the setup today. This is the iPad with all the stuff on it. This is where I'm reading your comments. I can actually read comments here as well, but as you can see, it's not very good. It's not very good. Why is Angry Velo angry? Says. Who was that? Jill. He can tell the story if he wants. Good evening. We're not opening the room today because we don't have thingy-maroogies, but I'll show you. There's the pool, or as we call it, the ool. But as you can see, it's very misty. And I don't know whether I can see from here, but also, well, you can't see the smoke from the fire anymore, but the smoke from the fire was there as well, all over the mountain. It's gone now. I don't know whether the fire's out or not. I haven't looked today. The active camera. So let's go back to us. So that's back to us now. In fact, I'll do a twos up with these two, so you can see what we see from the balcony. That's going from the iPad. So I will get the stand for this one, and then we'll read some more comments, shall we? Heard about forest fires? Yep. My surname is Anderson, and when I joined the forces, Angry Anderson. That's it. Yeah, Angry Bello. So I've got another tripod now for Christina's phone. There you go. We'll stop that and we'll put that over here, so you can see out to sea. And relax. So let's do it like this now. Let's do... Have I got one like that? I do have one like that. A and B, here we go. So let's do A for us and B for that. Oh no, you can't see us. A, B for that. That's better, isn't it? Yeah. Busy brush driver. Oh, I touched that by accident. Okay, new comments. Right, now we're all sorted where you can see out to sea, and oh, that's not good, is it? There you go. I'm going to take this off here so I can read the comments better.
Oh, the spring rolls vegetarian.
Oh, the spring rolls vegetarian. I didn't ask him. Why would they be vegetarian? They don't eat anything. Are they vegetable spring rolls? Maybe. Okay, so we're going to have a look at some of the comments today. I'm going to relax today. I'm going to relax because I've been a bit... Finally relaxed.
Try to relax.
I know, because she's been running me from pillar to post all morning and all afternoon, haven't you, kid? Do this, do this, do this, do this. What's that? Do this.
Me?
Yeah.
No.
Put me on the thingy.
You
Take me off
weren't
the
here
thingy.
all morning.
Where was I? I was walking in El Petito.
Walking, yeah.
If you haven't seen that, it's a good one. It's a good one like that. Okay, here we have some news. Pete and Shelley. News today was Spain allowing travel with no test required. Don't know full details, but not sure whether it's good or bad. Okay, I think that news is, you'll probably find that the newspaper that said that was, it is possible that we may see Spain let people enter for PCR tests. The law as it now stands is you don't need a PCR test if you're coming from a low-risk country. So if you are a low-risk country, you don't need PCR tests now at all. Let me just turn that off. Oh, no, I'll leave that one on. Yes, you chill. From Julie. Thanks, Julie. Okay. Yeah, so the law at the moment is, or was from last July, that if you live in a low-risk country, you can enter the Schengen zone without a PCR test. It's only high-risk countries that need them, and we've all been high-risk up to now. In fact, the high-risk countries are, I think there's only 1 or 2 in Europe that isn't high-risk. Everybody else is amber. So, yeah. So I think you still need it coming from mainland Spain even. The other thing is that people are saying that we may recognise the vaccination as a possibility that you wouldn't need a test, but that has not been passed yet, or unless they did it in the last couple of hours, and nobody called me and told me. If I don't have my sunglasses on, I can't see, and if I have my sunglasses off, I can't see. I'm just terrible in it. Getting old sucks, says Bubba, my mate Bubba. Okay, so Scotsman in Tenerife, Pete and Shell, it's defo good news, but as Tim said, not law yet, but potentially will save vax money on tests. Still need to be put on the green list to make a massive difference to tourism, I think. Yeah, on the other way around, you can come here with a PCR test, but you still need to do whatever Britain tells you to do when you return. So entering Britain is quarantine for 10 days, I believe, and 2 tests. And if you test negative on the 5th day, you don't need to quarantine anymore. I've not looked at it because I'm not coming to Britain anytime soon. But yeah, so don't forget, it's the entry requirements for the country are the ones you need to look at. And if you're returning to Britain, you're still entering. So unless we're on the green list, you will have to do that. I'm going to actually open these, which were a gift.
That's a good idea.
Which were a gift. And Christina can start. Oh,
Oops.
can start scrunching and crunching. So
And you too.
we're going to scrunch and crunch for a minute. Are you ready? Go. Oh, they're good. You don't taste of anything though. What else do we got? We got some red sauce to stain your shirt. That's why I've got the red shirt on. And we've got the very hot spring rolls, which I'm not going to unpack just yet. And we got the very hot duck breast in gung pao sauce, which is spicy, not too spicy, but spicy. And we got the egg fried rice. So I'm going to put those back onto the table because they're really hot. I'll put those on top, and we'll just chit chat to you guys for a minute. Not for a minute, but for a long time. And I'll show you the latest COVID figures. It's good news Canary Islands wise, but not good news Tenerife wise, unfortunately. I don't know why, but we are the lion's share now of COVID. Let's go straight into it. I've done the music lower this time, so let me know. There we go. Solo, oh solo me. Still hear me crunching, the music's perfect. So the whole of the Canary Islands is under 2,000 for the first time in months. So 1,957. And if we nip over to Tenerife, you'll see that we're red mostly in the north and the south. It's just Buena Vista del Norte that is not red, and we are 1,167. So we are over half of all of the cases in the Canary Islands is now in Tenerife. Now the good news is that Santa Cruz and La Laguna have come down. Santa Cruz is halved, and La Laguna's halved as well. ADICO 60 went up slightly from the other day, so that means that we are on the way up in ADICO, and we are just over the 50 mark for the 7-day average. So that allows us not to be on the green list at 51.5. I'm hoping that'll change in the next week, but I don't think there'll be any movement in the UK till the 7th, I'm afraid. So that was the latest in the COVID. I've been looking at it, and it's been pretty good, but don't forget it was about a week and a half ago that we stopped the state of alarm. So I think a lot of people went out and partied, and that's why we're seeing the spike now, so 10 to 12 days later. And but I think we're going okay. I think we're going okay. Eventually we will be off the list, and if they do bring in the thing with the vaccines, or if Britain becomes a low-risk country, then the PCR is going to be done, and if they put us on the green list, then your holiday will be back to normal, I should imagine. There have been reports of flights getting cancelled. Don't forget, if your flight is cancelled, it doesn't mean that the airline's not flying. It just means that that scheduled flight has been cancelled, and you could probably get a free switch to another date. If you've gone through a travel agent, they should do that. Otherwise, why would you need a travel agent? And if you did it all yourself, then you're going to have to juggle bookings for hotels or places where you stay and stuff. But I think there's enough beds that you can get temporary accommodation if you need it. We are planning on 20% capacity this month and next month, going up to 40%, then 60%, and they're looking for 70% now by Christmas. But I think that's only because they want 70% vaccinated and 70% capacity, because for the politicians it sounds good. Okay, I'm going to read some more. Great walks towards the end of last week, Tim. Tuesday, Wednesday, especially around the Alto and Bajo. Harry Shaw says, great. Angry Anderson, okay, we heard that one. I booked for May next year, but I'm going to try for late this year as well, says Roger. Cool. We'll get those 2-for-1 beers again. Is angry? No, angry's not. Is the swimming pool below you part of your complex, Tim? Well, although I am the complex Tim.
Yes, it is.
I'll show you. I'll show you exactly. So let me solo this. There is 8 buildings and a swimming pool in this complex. So we're building number 1 with 20 units. So this is building number 1. And then building number 2 is down from us. That's also got 20 units. And there is a building below here that you can't see. So that's building number 3. And it's on a par with this one over here. So 1, 2, 3. Then building number 4 is this one. And there are a couple for sale in there as well, around the 190 to 210 mark. Then, of course, it skips the pool and then goes to building number 5 down the bottom there. And then another 3, 6, 7, and 8. And they were actually built in that order, I think. So building 8 is the most modern. They got slightly better fascias and sort of granite stuff as well. Block 1, which is our block, and block 4, which is the one behind this one, were built for, let me just put this one back. You can look at those. There you go. Out to sea.
For poor people like us.
For poor people like us. So yeah, the block 1 and 4, they said if you put these up for rent instead of sale for affordable rent. So I think they're about 550 to 600 for a 1-bedroom and a 2-bedroom respectively. So if you put them up for rent, so there's 40 units that are for affordable rent, then you get a break on the tax selling the rest. So that was good. So there are ones for sale here. If you're interested, you can call Eddie. I'll put his number in the description. You can call Eddie and his wife. She's called
Eddie's wife.
Eddie's wife. She's gonna kill me. She's gonna kill me. I'll remember. Don't worry. I'll remember. Call them and they can set you up if you want to buy one. And also, so a lot of people here rent to friends and family. So because you're friends of me, you can say you know me, and they can rent them out. I think they're going for, I think it's either between 50 and 65 a night, isn't it?
Yeah.
Depending on who you talk to. Tim, if you visit the UK, where would you stop and go? This is not a shampoo advert. If I was visiting the UK, I would definitely go and see my sister up near Chester. She's in Buckley, just over the border, works in Chester. And I would definitely meet up with my brother, if he remembers who I am. Actually, he's been pretty good, my brother. He's been coming on the walks in the mornings. So, Mark, if you're watching. Yeah, I'd meet those two. He lives up near Clitheroe. 600 is very good, says LV Blue. Yeah, I think these, they've gone up since. They're now 640, I think they are. And that's plus water, plus electricity. So our water bill's around about 35 every 2 months. Yeah. It used to be 40, but we got a new cistern in the loo that didn't leak and dump 20 litres every time you pressed it. And the electricity is pretty expensive. In fact, it's going up again. We use, no heating. We've only got cooking, water, washing machine, dishwasher, TV, and all the electronic stuff that I load here. And that comes to, I can't remember, 160 every 2 months. So 80 a month, which is quite expensive. Everybody's saying hi. Oh, there's lots here. Hello from windy evening in London. Hope you're doing well. We are. Interesting stats, Tim. Think if it's over 50 in 100,000, very doubtful we'll be on the green list until late June. Think you're only reviewing it every 3 weeks. Maybe Canary Islands as a whole lower than 50. I think it might be, but Tenerife is dragging us all down. Sharon says hi everyone. Julie says hi Derek. Daughter's in London until the 30th of June. She has to go back to the UK for 90 days. She's not a Spanish resident. She says it's freezing and very windy. Yeah? Okay. You are amazing. Keep up the good work. Paul in Lancashire. Thank you, Paul. Harry Shaw says, Ian, I preferred Paradise because monetary crowd can be hit a bit up themselves. Tim, did you get your varicose veins looked at? They look quite painful. They've just started to be painful, actually, but they haven't been painful. I didn't get them looked at just yet. You can go and see the McMaster in the UK. Well, why should I do that? Because he's coming here. After he's been to Hoboken in the USA. Are we eating again, are we?
Just one.
Just one.
I don't want too many
You don't want to crunch?
noises.
Good evening, everyone. Tim and Christina, Denny Underwood. Hi, Denny. Yep. So I think we've got most of the news out of the way, haven't we? It's a rule. Anything she drops on a napkin, I get. So now
I never drop chocolate.
she never drops chocolate, no. So now, what are we doing at the weekend? What's the weekend's plan?
Right off.
I always ask her when she's got stuff in her mouth.
We're gonna send the
Presupuesto. Oh, we got the quote for the redoing of the bathroom. Thank you, Rod. If you're watching, I know you're not because you're down the pub. He sent us a quote, so what I've got to do now is submit that quote to the landlady. But I think that's pro forma. And then I've got to submit the quote to the German health insurance, because they said they would pay something towards it. And then I've got to wait until they all give the okay, and they send the money. They send half the money for him to buy the materials, and then we're hoping to get the work done at the last week in June, don't we?
Yeah.
Because that's our 30th wedding anniversary, and we're going to a hotel for a few days, depending on how.
Sheraton, preferably.
We're hoping to go to the Sheraton. I hope it's open. I hope it's open. Sheraton La Caleta Spa. If not, we'll go to some other luxury 5-star place, won't we? Or maybe not. Go and stay with Jeff and Donna.
No.
Our home weeks are Monterey, but going to Paradise this year. Okay, now I know what you're talking about, Ian. Hi, Ian. I got your email. Sorry I haven't answered. I will contact you. It's just been, I don't know what it is. I haven't really been busy, but I've been doing a lot of stuff, haven't I, really? Vega said, Vega del Sega. Blind Vega. I can't figure out holiday prices at the moment. 12 B&B in Greece, 7 nights Canarias all inclusive, $4.99. I can't actually work out what the prices are, really.
Oh.
No, depends where you go in Greece. We stayed in Greece, didn't we, once?
Yeah.
In Crete, wasn't it?
Yeah.
We went to Crete, to Minos Palace. In fact, I recommend that place. If you ever in Crete, go to Minos Palace in Agios Nikolaos, just outside. Very nice. Don't go to the, what was the original hotel we went to? Danielis. Don't go to the Danielis. That was funny. We're having a Greek food in Germany. Good friends of ours. They had the restaurant about 100 meters away from our flat in Germany, didn't they? And we could sit out on the balcony and we'd smell the Greek. We'd say, let's go down for the Greek. And we'd end up drinking a bottle of ouzo and getting spicy food from them. And so we said we're going to Crete. They said, oh, we got family in Crete. Well, my uncle's a taxi driver. So I thought, well, instead of getting a bus, we'll get a taxi. So it was Hotel Danielis, and it was in a place called Analipsis. I looked on Google Maps and found Analipsis. And so I got over there. He met us at the airport. I said, we're going to Analipsis. So he took us to Analipsis. Took us 2 hours in a taxi, right down the bottom end of Crete. And he goes into
through the mountains.
Through the mountains and everything. And then he, with Stephanie as a little child, wasn't she?
Yeah.
She was terrible.
She
was very good, actually. She got sick on the way back, didn't she?
Yeah.
I'll tell you why we could come on the way back anyway. So we got to Analipsis, and and I'd even shown him on the map where it was, because I'd found it. It's there, I said. So he took me there. And then he said, which hotel is it? I said, Danielis. So he winds the window down. He says, Hotel Danielis? Nobody'd heard of it. And it wasn't a big town either, was it?
No.
So, well, you know, why? What's up with this Hotel Danielis? And he says, are you sure it's here? I said, it says Analipsis. He says, yeah, but there's like 14 Analipsis in Crete. It's like saying, you know, Newtown or something like that. So I just picked the Analipsis that I saw on Google Maps down the bottom end of Crete. And it ended up that this Analipsis was up near the airport. It would have taken us 15 minutes. So we did a 2-hour trip back. So we're 4.5 hours late checking in. We get the horrible room in the corner where all the towels are mouldy from last time. And it was a 3-star package holiday, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And we said we can't stay here. So I got the rep to pick us up the next day and take us around the island, and we just booked into Minos Palace, 5-star on a half island. It was beautiful, fantastic, and it was cheap actually, because they were taking American dollars at the time, and they didn't have a lot of people in, so I got a great deal. So we just, the woman at Danelli says, "You're not getting your money back." I says, "You can keep it." It's terrible, isn't it? Eating prawn crackers. I'm eating hula hoops, says Busy Bus Driver. Pete and Shell say, "Not sure if you're saying company names is allowed here on Magnus, but it's DNS. Last time I went to Crete, the bus forgot to pick us up at the hotel. Had to get a ferry from Rhodes and fly back from there. Oh my gosh." You like Alcalá? Go to the Gran Melia. Gran Melia is good, actually. I don't know whether it's open at the moment, though. I know they were doing it up, but I don't know whether it's open at the moment. Yeah, but if the Sheraton La Caletta's not open, we probably will end up doing something like that. Okay. How long have we been on? 31 minutes, and I've said nothing. I've said nothing. I'm tired today. I'm tired today. Are you tired?
No.
How's your life, Chris? I mean, we say it's living with MS in Tenerife, and you never say anything.
Yeah, it's the same every day, basically. But I enjoy it, and I enjoy my dreams. I've got great dreams.
Oh, what did you dream last night?
I dreamed my best friend gave me her child, little baby, to take care of while we were walking through a Christmas place.
A Christmas place?
Christmas.
A market?
Yeah, but this was a big one.
Mm-hmm.
And no food for the people, just Santa Clauses and angels. And it was really nice.
Then you took her baby, or young child?
Yeah, and that was quite a nice baby.
But it's not the real baby, is it?
Well,
It's a second, the fictitious second baby.
yeah. So then all of a sudden the baby was hungry. And I had to look for my friend and she was gone. So I had to keep the child happy. Happy. Even I...
That's probably me, isn't it? It's too hot for you. Happy. Where does that come from?
Malika.
Malika.
Child.
We got a granddaughter called Malika. Malika Eboyi Kasim.
And she was on the swing. And she always went, happy.
She speaks English, German, Gonja. No, she doesn't. She's only 1.5. But she knows words of all three. They're bringing her up trilingual.
Little bit Bavarian as well.
Well, it's Bavarian, not German, isn't it?
Oh, dear.
Oh, they. These are nice. Vegetarian spring rolls. I didn't ask whether they were vegetarian or not. They might be vegan, actually. They're probably fried in pork fat, though. Oh, wow. Sharon, for your anniversary fund, Tim. Lovely couple. £12. Thank you very, very much.
Thank you.
That's about 10 of these. Thank you
But
so much.
That's not what I want for our whiskey.
No alcohol.
Not so much, not 10 bottles.
What do you fancy?
A nice husband.
A nice husband.
Yeah.
Let's see if I can find you one. Food, everybody's saying. Buenas tardes, Maria. Spring rolls. Pushes the buttons. I push the buttons. I keep forgetting. Press like and all that stuff. But I know you like us. Good to see you chilled out on the balcony. Pour another and carry on. We are chilled out. Let's show you where we are. For those of you who just joined us, we're going to go to this one. This is the view. You see, it's very, very misty in the background, and but it's very warm. Just take another bite. Let the pig fat drips down my chin. Now, this has been in the sun This has been in the sun, so it's probably not right, but it's saying 31 in the sun. Direct sunlight. So it's probably about 25, 26 in the shade. I'm looking here in the shade.
That's my favorite temperature.
It is ours too. I mean, it is the average temperature of the island, isn't it? 25 degrees. That's the average temperature of the island all year round. So.
Or 28.
No, 28. Down the man. I don't know whether he's put it up yet, but Dan is going live tomorrow. He's asked me to join him. We're getting together around about 3. I don't know whether Chris is going to join me yet. She can decide tomorrow. And yeah. Well, for you and lovely Christina and Marie Elton, Anne Elton. I've got to take your old name off and put your new name on. Thank you so much. Donation from Anne there.
Thank you.
Buen provecho, amigos, says Maria. Muchas gracias, Maria. We love the reef, says Paul Collinson. Is that the Great Barrier Reef in Australia? We are drinking the same one as you, Vega del Sega Rosada from Lidl, says Raimundo. On offer for $3.29 a few weeks ago. This was on offer for free because Giuliani brought it. It's the only bottle I got left. Need to stock up. They look crispy on the outside and soft in the middle, says Andrew Bauer. That's one of Lee the Macmaster's sayings. Crispy on the outside, soft on the inside. I'll give it 9.7. Actually, it is a good. I would actually give it a 9.7. That's good, isn't it?
Yeah.
And usually they're, what's leche in English? Soggy. They usually go soggy when you take them out. They do takeaway, but these weren't soggy, were they? At all. Went to Guillemana Princess, which has to be next to the Bahia Princess, the Guayarmina. I can't even say that. Guayarmina Princess, which is next to the Bahia Princess. Okay, they're good. They're down in Playa Fania Bay. I don't think that place is going to open up anytime soon. I think they're redoing everything, so I think maybe July, August. Pearly Grey, opening in August, September. Slim Life Waitress has not been to our second home in Cyprus for 2 years this October, hoping to get there this October. A lot of drinking to catch up on. I eat healthy though. I know you do. I know you do. You're trying to shame me into eating healthy, and I really do appreciate that. But at the moment, it's to do with my head. It's to do with my head, my hat, my haggis. So, the Bahia Principe. Actually, the Bahia Principe is here in Playa Paraíso, I think. Oh, there is another one down by the airport as well now. Fantasia. Should do a live from the pool. I was thinking that we could do a live from the pool one day, couldn't we?
Yeah, but the sun's about to leave the pool.
You don't like sitting in the sun anyway. We could take a table down and some plastic cups and have a picnic by the pool. It's open till 9 o'clock. We might think about that.
And then we can sing that Teddy Bears Have a Picnic.
Went to a wedding in Hamburg and the address was Schenfeld. Didn't realise there was an Alit of Schenfeld. We went to all 3 in Hamburg.
Oh,
Hi Tim and Christina, I'm starving now. Tim, does Christina need some sauce for her spring rolls? I did offer and she shook her head, didn't you?
because that's all full of chemicals. It's just red.
It's just red. Could be the cochineal beetle.
Nothing in nature is so red.
Lee Shaw, thank you very much for the support there, Lee. Evening, Tim and Christine. Look forward to visiting Callao, Salvaje in September. We want to try out Little Germany. You know, I reckon that Little Germany, you're going to have to book. There's so many people wanting to come over and try Little Germany. So if you are coming over and you do want to book, then let me know and I'll make sure you get a table. Because it's quite a small restaurant, isn't it? There's like 5 tables outside and 4 tables inside.
It is small, yeah.
Yeah. Stopping at Malibu Park on the 30th of September, can't wait. Love the walk. We did walk. I did pass there. Do you still swim, Tim and Christine? We haven't swum this year, have we? Did we swim at all this year? No. No. Because of the COVID, you got to register when you're going into the pool and stuff. And we just can't be bothered, could we?
Right.
But I think we should start.
Yeah.
But you need a new rubber ring, don't you?
That's right.
Do you want one of these inflatable chairs instead? I've seen one which is like a flat inflatable chair and it just like plops out. And you just blow up the arms, behind your back and behind your head. And it's you're sort of sat in the pool. And then I could just put that in and chuck you in. Then you go under, and then come back up. Then we can do the exercises. Yeah?
Yeah, but you think we can do the exercises in this stool then?
Okay, yeah, probably not. Probably not. Yeah, it's sort of a lying stool. It's like sitting in a rubber ring.
Yeah.
Yeah, but your legs are over the top. No, it's not good, is it? I'll get a rubber ring for you. A rubber ring. She's getting a rubber ring. This is so relaxing, just so. Oh, very nice. Thank you for that. Watching you two lovely people together, enjoying each other's company, just like Pat and Ray. When tourists arrive, you might have difficulty in filming from bars with the noise. We also thought that when there's a lot of tourists around, we won't be able to go and do the Friday things and the Monday thing. But I think that's part of the charm, isn't it, really? That's part of the charm. So
But the music is a problem.
that's the biggest problem, is the music. What I do have now, though, is I've downloaded from Epidemic Sound, which is where I get my music from, which I'm not using a lot of mostly now because I don't do the vlogs anymore, do I really? I only do lives now. Because it's easier. I'm going to have to start doing some good vlogs. Because Crackmaster's doing some great stuff. He did a live and then he did a vlog from the area, which was fantastic. But
yeah, but only once in a while, every day, that was too much.
yeah, every day was too much, that's right.
Especially when you were walking in the morning.
That's true, that's true. So maybe I'll do something in the week and then put a vlog up at the weekend. Anyway, as I was saying, it's the music that's the problem. So I've now got a pen drive that I can give to the restaurant and say, just play this for the next hour. And that'd be good. So, because I bought all the licenses for that. Glad you decided to stay home and eat. You both seem so much more relaxed. Love to see you enjoying each other's company. You know, we do enjoy each other's company because we're best mates, aren't we?
Yep.
We started off as best mates at the beginning, didn't we? So, you want to try a piece of duck?
Yeah.
I'm going to show you the piece of duck, right? Still hot. Oh, very hot. Should be in the sun as well. So this is the Ego fried rice. Egg fried rice. So do you want a spoonful of this?
Yeah.
And we'll get a spoonful for me. Put lid back on so the ants don't get in it. We're plagued with ants at the moment, the tiny ones. You can't even see them on the camera. And now, the moment of truth. Oh, well.
Oh, that smells lovely.
It does smell lovely, doesn't it? I'm going to show you this. There you go. It is chock-a-block with meat, this place. So, just come up here. I'll give you 2 slices. And then I'll cut them. Can't have you eating yourself, can we? 2 slices of duck breast. And I'll take 2. Then we'll get the bit of sauce. This is kung pao sauce, which is very spicy. Not very spicy, but spicy. And I'll have some sauce as well. Okay. Put those back in. Stick them on top over there. So, there you go. So if you're really hungry now, I'll cut this into bite-sized pieces.
Yeah, I could eat them whole, but
You'll choke.
not when I watched.
Not when you watched, yeah. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. So I'm going to try this out. So this is the slice of duck. Oh wow, soft.
Yeah.
It is sharp though, so be careful. You're gonna cough. Don't worry, Christina's gonna cough. It's a reaction she has to spicy food, and she's okay. She ain't gonna die. She probably won't cough now.
I come says afterwards.
Oh wow, that's fantastic. Andrew Tittick, have a couple of drinks on me, both of you. Thanks for helping me get through this lockdown by watching your channel. Hope to get out there soon. Andrew, thank you so much for the contribution there. I'm glad that we could help. And when you do come out, as we've always said, let me just get a tissue. I can't open it. Don't panic. Don't panic. There you go. Thank you so much. And when you do come over, we've been saying how we're going to meet you all, because if we just meet you every day, then it'll be nothing but meeting people, right? So, do you want me to take the camera off you for a minute?
Yeah.
There you go. She loves spicy food, but she has this reaction just for a second, and then it's done, isn't it? And then it's
Got
gone.
it from my mum.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, so the way it works is we're going to see you guys on either a Monday or a Friday, I think, just before the Lederhosen Challenge and the Freaky Friday. So we're going to hope to get out earlier, so between 3:30 and 4, and then we meet you guys at a certain place, and then at 5:55 we go live, yeah? So it gives us about an hour to chit-chat with you guys. And then if you want to stick around for the Lederhosen Challenge or the Freaky Friday, you're welcome to do so. On camera, but I know a lot of people said, no, we just want to meet them and say hello, didn't we? And yeah, and Andrew Horseman, thank you so much for supporting the channel there. Evening, Tim and Christine, have a bottle of wine. Fingers crossed September will be okay. I'm telling you, we got to meet you guys. Bridgie Bear, such a lovely couple. You're both great views. Tim is a gentleman and Christine has a great sense of humour. She needs a great sense of humour to be married to me, don't you, kid?
Definitely.
I was going to see if we're in frame. There we go, in frame. We're in frame.
Is my nose clean?
Let's have a look. Oh no, Rotspopple galore up there, pal.
Yeah?
Yeah. Loads of boogies. Boogie nights. Dun, 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 boogie nights.
Serious.
No, I'm not serious now. Just one great big green one right there. I'm
Stop
going to pick it out for
it.
you. She was worried that her hair was a mess.
It is a mess.
It's not a mess. It's lovely. It's a mess now. Polly Robertson says, Mummy, yes, people give. Mummy, yes, please, people. Breeder Birmingham, agree every word, thank you very much. We had food in the world's cheapest Michelin star restaurant in Singapore, amazing cheap experience. Pete and Shell, yeah. Singapore isn't renowned for being cheap. I'm gonna bite into this. No, I'm not, because Vincent has contributed as well. Vincent Flanagan, thank you so much for your contribution there. As I say, whenever you're over, we're going to be reserving Mondays and Fridays for you guys. So Mondays for the people who arrive on the Thursday or the Friday, so they can get settled over the weekend and then probably meet up Monday. And then for people who arrive on Wednesday or Tuesday, Friday's a good day. And if people can't make those, but they really want to meet us, then obviously we're open to offers of where to meet and stuff. We're around about most days, aren't we, in the afternoons between 4 and 5. So, yeah. Trish says you look lovely, Christina.
Thank you.
There you go. Just more meat.
Yeah.
Glutton she is. A glutton. Look how much is left. Enough for 10 people. Well, 2 slices for you.
Yeah.
More sauce?
Yeah. Thank you.
You're very welcome. May I?
Of course.
Oh, but it's really soft, this meat, isn't it?
Yeah.
There you go.
Thank you.
And it's nice to relax because we don't have to go anywhere when we're done. When we're done today, I could just go on the computer and sort a couple of the final things out that I have to do for these things, and read all the ones I've missed, all the interesting comments that I've missed. If I don't get back to you, I still have read them, and just keep asking the questions. But if you want a question answered, email me. I'll either answer you back on the email, well, I will do that anyway, or I'll have it as a topic that we can discuss maybe on Balcony Banter or something. So if anybody's got a topic for next week's Balcony Banter, let us know. A lot of people are saying to be continued what we did last time, what we're looking forward to, because we didn't really get to discuss that last time, did we?
A little bit.
I sort of take over by the holidays and stuff. So what I'm thinking of doing next week is Chris and Giuliani are going to kick Balcony Banter off with the topic, and then I'm going to do COVID near the end and stuff like that. Tina's got to go. See you, Tina. Thanks for joining us. It's 54 minutes now, so basically it's almost time to finish now anyway. I know what you mean, Tim, when you've eaten, you just want to chill and relax, Julie. Yep, exactly. You're in Spain, aren't you, Julie? Somewhere near Alicante? Am I right? Enjoy your meals, says everybody. Oh, Trish says you're a fantastic husband to Christina. Thank you.
You're all right
Thank you so
today.
much. I'm all right, Anna.
Yeah.
I'm all right. Sometimes I can be a pain in the bum,
Yeah.
especially when I'm a nasty pasty and things get on top of me.
And ignore me.
What'd she say? Doctor, people keep ignoring me. Next. Oh, my prawn crackers under my rice. It's gone all soggy. Ah, horrible. Horrible. I'm going to teach you a Bavarian word now. If something's soggy, it's leitchig. Yeah? Leitchig. Horrible. Christina Wilby says, we don't need to go anywhere. You two, whatever makes life easier for you, but just enjoy your company. It's nice that you say that. It really is nice that you say that. We really do appreciate you guys, and especially those people that come every day and support me on my walk. People that come every evening, on Monday, Wednesdays, Fridays, and people who contact me during the week and at the weekends. You guys really have become an extended sort of mini family. I'm saying mini family, there's hundreds of you. How many people are on? 237. So I'm not getting the 14,000 watches that Andrew does. But I think 250 is an excellent group of people. And the regulars that are commenting, I think you've got to know each other as well there. So it's a great community, isn't it? And I hope I bring you...
Quite a big family.
It was quite a big family, yeah. I suppose it's nice that you... What's the word? You're nice to each other. You are nice to each other. And I think that's important. We've got to be nice to each other these days. If you can't be nice, then it's a reflection of you, not the people you're being nasty to. Just be nice. Harry Shaw says he can't get Mary Ann to eat Chinese, but she likes Indian, which is odd. It depends. If you've had a Chinese, if you had a bad experience, oh, thank you very much for the donation, by the way, Harry. Thank you so much. I know it's you keep giving, and we really, really do appreciate it. But I think that sometimes people have had a bad experience with a Chinese or an Indian or other food, and they end up sort of saying, I don't like that at all. But next time you go to a Chinese, order bao. B-A-O, bao. It's like a soft dumpling with pork inside and beans and vegetables. You can actually get a vegetarian bao as well, but the pork ones are the best. It's like a yeast bread that's steamed, and the pork is cooked in the yeast bread. Bao. Very nice. James Thompson, a gentleman scholar and a saint, says, I'm a saint. I don't think I'm a saint. We do have a saint in the family, don't we? Saint Stuart. That's the husband of my sister.
He must be a saint.
He must be a saint, yeah. Tim Christina, we'd just like to be in your company, in the company of nice folk here, says Stuart. Thank you so much. Small is sometimes better than big, says Nick. Never a true word. Never a truer word. That crackmaster said, yo, yo, yo. Hey. I don't have the room open today because we don't have the earphones plugged in. Or if we did, I could actually plug them in. No? No. We're not going to open the room today. But Daniel, thanks for coming, thanks for dropping in. No problem, my friend, no problem. We are still meeting tomorrow. You can message me, and we'll be right there. So we're just about to finish, actually, Daniel. I was just saying, good news that the Brits can come. We don't know what the Irish situation is. Maybe you could tell us in a vlog. I don't know whether you've announced it yet, but I might be joining. Well, if he'll have me, I will be joining Daniel tomorrow on something like that, and we can have a discuss about that topic there also, and a topic that he wants to announce as well. So something at the weekend for you people. I don't know whether Chris is going to come. We're going to meet in the Apollo Centre, which is in Los Cristianos, and that's wheelchair friendly, so I think Christina can come. Eurovision final this weekend. I'm still making my mind up whether to watch it. Is Britain in the Eurovision contest anymore? I didn't know they were not in. How she couldn't. Hi Daniel. Hi Daniel. We got to get him on.
Mm-hmm.
Are you decent, Daniel? Let me just get my earphones. You want yours?
Mm.
So this is cute. We got earphones here. This is Christina's. You don't have to come on, by the way, Daniel. But just in case Ian wants to come in. I saw Ian online. And I've got a two-way splitter here, which is good, which we can put in. Now the thing is, you can't hear me now, can you, Chris?
No.
Yeah, you still won't be able to. And let's plug this in here. Still hear us? Can you still hear us? And I'm going to join the room. So Daniel, if you do want to come in, we're ready for you. But if you don't, then I do understand. Let's see whether Daniel said he's not coming in or not. Crackmaster, why do you ask? Raimundo, Crackmaster, quick one. Okay, quick one, good. Alles klar?
My cable is trapped somewhere here.
Huh? You are trapped. He's still trapped. There we go. That's
Thank
better.
you.
So, Christina was dying. You idiot. So we'll just hang on here in case somebody comes in the room. Don't forget, if you do come in, and it's open to everybody, but if you do come in, be courteous. Well, Jill, Greece to Cyprus always give one of the points. He's joining you, very good. Just go to timothydowd.com and press the button on how to join. But you're looking forward to it, Anne. Sorry, time for Emmerdale. See you, Jill. Ooh-ar, Emmerdale Farm. Doop-a-doop-doop. Here we go, here we go, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. There you go. We got two views. We're doing fine. Can you hear us?
Hey, hello.
Hello, Christina. How are you? Top of the evening to you. I'm trying to fix my hair.
You.
I don't have that problem.
How's things? Are you all right?
Good, good. I was wondering whether you wanted to come on to confirm what we said we were going to do.
Yes, I actually put up the live, the notification for the live tomorrow.
Okay, great.
3 o'clock. We're on. I meant to send it to you. I've just been mad busy all day.
No
it's like the last 2 days have been really busy with bookings.
Cool.
Sahara's actually helping me out. Yeah, lots of French, Germans, no English yet. And I was actually on the live because I wanted to ask your a question because I'm confused now. And the question, am I breaking up there, Tim?
Are you breaking up? No.
Oh.
No. Okay. So I wanted to ask you a question. I'm getting misleading information from people. So the information that I know, well, I think is correct when it comes to the UK is that they are allowed come here from Monday, but they're still on the amber list. We're still on the amber list in the UK, which as far as I knew, they still have to get tests before they come here, no?
Right. Okay. The easiest I can do it is if we look at the entry requirements for Spain and the entry requirements for the UK as two separate things. So the entry requirement for Spain at the moment is nobody from the outside the EU can enter. As of Monday, we're allowing Japan and the UK in. So there's already 5 on the list with Rwanda, New Zealand, South Korea, you know, all the old ones, China and Canada. And as of Monday, these 2 are being added to the list, which is the UK and Japan. So that means that... That's all right, Madonna, don't worry.
You're right, Christina.
Yeah.
It's spicy food. She always coughs with spicy food.
Nice.
So the entry requirements is that you need to fill out the passenger locator form. And in the
Right.
passenger locator form, there will be the things that you've got to bring with you. And at the moment, the PCR test is still required,
Yeah,
irrespective
that's
of
what I
whether.
thought. Someone told me different, and I was like,
No,
no, the PCR is still required.
irrespective of whether you've been vaccinated or not. Now, they are talking about waiving the PCR test if you're fully vaccinated and you can show it with the NHS app, but none of that has been decided as of today. So I'm still telling
Okay.
people that whatever you read in the passenger locator form from Spanish Health Authority as entry requirements for Spain is what you do, irrespective of what you
Okay.
read in the Canary News or in the
Yeah.
BBC or anything like that. So what they're saying is what could happen, what might happen, what will be happening, but what is actually happening as of Monday is whatever is written in the passenger locator form. So that's entering Spain. If you have to enter the UK, which you will be doing if you're going home, right? Then the entry requirements for the UK, Spain is still not on the green list. That means whatever the entry
Yeah.
requirements are for the UK, like a 10-day quarantine, 2 PCR tests on day 2 and 5, and if you're clear on day 5, then you don't need to quarantine anymore. I think that's what it is. Then that is the entry requirement to the UK. So at the moment, as it stands right now, if you come on holiday on Monday and we're not on the green list by the time you go back, you've not only got to get a PCR test for each family member here, but you've got to
10 days.
do the 10-day quarantine and the PCR test when you get home, which makes your holiday $2,000 more expensive, or whatever it is with a big family, you know. So
Yeah, I mean, if you got a family, it's an expensive cost. I think what happened the last time when we were like that, though, is I did notice a lot of people who work from home said, right, well, I'm happy to pay the PCR test, but I'm going to come over. And when I go home, I just work from home and quarantine
exactly,
for the 10 days. And
exactly.
that's what I noticed. Obviously, it didn't bring enough people over, but it certainly was all right. And I've definitely noticed more bookings the last while, not from the UK, obviously. But I just wanted to clarify it because, yeah, the old Chinese whispers, I was hearing a few.
You're right.
Excuse the pun. Considering where it started, and I don't mean that as in it's China's fault. I mean that as that was the Wuhan in China was the first place for it to start. But
Exactly.
yeah, So what was I going to say? Yeah, no, that's good. Thanks a million for clarifying that. And tomorrow we're going to talk a bit more about the Irish side of it because we always talk about UK and we talk about, but we're going to talk. We've also got an announcement tomorrow as well, something that I'm planning to do that will be interesting as well. And so me and you are going to do a live tomorrow at 3 o'clock. And I appreciate you joining me.
Are we gonna invite Tree Surgeon then?
Well, the tree surgeon is always invited at 3. And he's always invited at 33 and a third too. There you go. He's invited all the time.
Dirty tree and a turd. I know a joke about that, but it's...
yeah, 33 and a third. So, yeah.
99, that's it. 33 and a third. 100. Okay, when we got from Stuart Allen, photographer, the drone pilot, booked my flights out to Fuerteventura on Saturday the 5th of June. Well done, you.
Oh, brilliant.
Howdy at Anne-Marie Elton. Okay, they're talking amongst themselves. Magic McCade says, evening Daniel and us. People can go to Spain on Monday but need to quarantine on return. You have to get a test to get the plane in the UK. Get test days before you return to UK. Testing during quarantine or stay in Spain. I'm not sure when you have to test to return to the UK. If you do have to test here before you get on the plane, then you can get your tests in lots of clinics and also in the Curon Hospital, San Eugenio, and the Green Hospital in Las Americas. So that's not a problem. And also up clinics up and down the coast. So I think that's not a problem.
I've seen the queues out there today. I was driving past. There was a queue of people out there obviously in getting their tests.
Or the vaccines, maybe.
Oh, vaccine. Yeah, that as well. I know that Kim, that works for me today, is getting her jab today. So
well done.
Happy days. Someone else I know had it there recently. So I assume my age category's a long way away because I'm so young. I mean, it's probably next. I think 40 to 50. No.
At the moment, we're 55 to 60, and I think people are being called that are 50. So the next one, it usually goes in decades. So the next one will be 40 to 50. So you should be in the next 3 weeks, I should imagine.
No. It's 20 to 30 is a while away.
Oh, 20 to 30 is a while away. Yeah, it is.
I wish. Yeah, mine will be soon. Hopefully I don't have, because I know a few people had they had a day's reaction, feeling not well, and some people nothing, and so hopefully I'm not one of those that has the day reaction.
Well, the reaction I had AstraZeneca, and as soon as I got it, I had a really weird sort of like breath rush, like a panic attack.
Right.
But that was like 2 minutes afterwards, and it left me within a minute, basically. But
That's all right.
but I recognised, there was some, like when the world doesn't belong to you anymore, and you get the panic attack. Was it just me? I don't know. Anyway, then I got home and I was in bed, and I thought I'll take my temperature. I had a temperature of 101. So I had a temperature for a day, didn't I?
Wow, that's hot.
Night, sorry. Yeah, it was hot.
But
It was
you
hot.
didn't feel sick, did you?
I didn't feel sick. I just knew I had a temperature.
Have you talked about the fire yet? Have you any kind of?
I have no other news
latest update?
other than we can't see the smoke anymore. So either the wind's changed or it's died down. I haven't really looked on the news to see whether it's still going or not.
It's very sad. Like, I really hope it doesn't get through to the national park. Like, and ADICO is a very beautiful part of the island. Like,
It is, but as everybody was saying, or a lot of people were saying, forest fires renew the undergrowth as well. So it's a good thing. But unfortunately, I think that most of the fires that we have here are human error.
Yeah.
Do you know what the cause was at all?
I don't know. Haven't heard it, and I've literally been flat out the last couple of days doing stuff and working, and just it's one of those, when you're kind of like, you don't have a minute to really stop and look at things. So it's just been like that the last couple of days. It's a good complaint, and
that's all I do. Stop and look at things. It's like
I wanted to watch your live today.
This morning.
Portito. Yeah. I never got a chance. I wanted to watch it when you're doing it because I love around that area.
Yeah, it's lovely,
I used to love diving there. I actually had a fairly serious dive accident in that area.
Oh dear.
The bay there in El Portito.
Yeah.
Well, I was only learning diving at the time. I was an advanced diver. I wasn't an instructor at that stage. And we come over on a holiday, and we went out diving, and we went. It's kind of the bay goes out and you can go right. Well, there's a thing called a fishbowl there, and we went in to go into the fishbowl, and like, funny enough, there was no fish in it, and there'd been a storm the last while, so there was a lot of wash, and I was in the fishbowl, and this big wave came across the top of it, and can you imagine, like, the bowl? It sucked me out of the bowl, upside down, sucked four of us out of the bowl, threw me up onto the rocks.
Oh,
and I was literally planted on the rocks, looking back at foam beating off me, and I literally said, right, it's very hard to swim in oxygenated water.
Yeah.
So I tried to get down into the where there's no foam, and I managed to get out, but one of the lads broke a couple of ribs. Another lad, it was just real bad luck, like. But it was an interesting experience. But I love that area, El Portito.
When you said you'd had an accident, I thought you'd done something in your pants. I tell you, I'd have done something. If I'd have thrown me on the rocks, I'd have done something in my pants. I tell you, I'm not very good at sort of sea than diving and stuff. I get claustrophobic.
No, then definitely it's not the one for you. But all I remember is the foam, and I said I got to keep the regulator in my mouth, pushed it to my face, and I just went down, because obviously when the reg's out, it's a different thing. You've got no air when you're underneath, so, and especially when you're getting moved around a lot, like so.
Aye.
That's my interesting story over.
That's a great story. I was going to say, I did the COVID figures at the moment. We're under 2,000 in the Canary Islands, but nearly 1,200 is Tenerife. So we are the worst island at the moment, and we've gone up a little bit.
Whereabouts?
The average, we were under 50 yesterday and the day before. Day before and the day before that. Yesterday and today we're up above 50 now, 51.4. So I'm hoping that won't stop us getting the green light from the UK.
But whereabouts is it? Is it the south, the north? Whereabouts is the most cases?
The most cases are still in the north, but it's a decade that's going up actually.
Is it?
Yeah, it was 40. It was 50 something. It's gone up to 64. Santa Cruz is actually down to half it was, 600 and something, and La Laguna's down to half it was. It's 200 and something. So, I mean, it's
Do you
going
think
in the
it's
right
the influx
direction.
of tourism?
I don't think so. I think what it was it 9, 10 days ago, the state of alarm was lifted. I think people just went out and partied. And
Right.
now we're seeing 9, 10 days later, we're seeing the effects of that. It's not that bad. It's just that it was a shame that it was going under 50 and now it's gone back up over 50. So,
Has the mortality gone down, like at the level of people,
no.
where,
Last week, another 18 people have died since last week. So,
wow, and like,
in the whole of the
would it,
Canary Islands, though.
do you mind me? And this, please don't get me wrong on my next question. It's a two question. Well, two. Well, firstly, what age group and if they were older, is there a reason should they not have been vaccinated?
The vaccination doesn't stop you. Well, it does. It does.
It should stop you
Lessen.
from getting it.
But it should no. It should stop you dying when you do get it. It's not going to stop you. The vaccine will not stop you getting it. I'm afraid.
Will it not?
No, it'll only
But
minimise the effects.
but then if they hadn't if they passed away, God rest them. Um, should they not have been? Should they not have been vaccinated? No.
I'm trying to get hold of it. Hang on, look.
Sorry, no, I know
No,
it's an awkward question. I'm just
no,
interested.
it's not. It's a very valid question. In fact, they actually have a. I don't want to go to studio. I want to go to COVID.
Someone said Daniel Cousteau.
Yeah, I saw that. Let me see what else we got. We got nobody else coming in now. They want us a staycation, unfortunately, in the rain. One death in Lanzarote, saying Magic McCade. And Wayne Warburton, evening all. Hi, Wayne. We're just about to finish. Just about to finish. I've known Wayne since I was in the Wellington School in 1976.
Wow, he's a runner.
Yeah, yeah. Well, that's what I was doing after they caught him, anyway.
That's where I first learned how to run.
I can't get it on this old iPad because it's new Flash or whatever it is, and I don't have that. Let's see if I can get on the.
All right.
Let me just see if I can get it on
But
the.
one we could address tomorrow if we don't get it today. We could have a chat about it tomorrow, maybe.
Give me 2 seconds. It's loading the Argus Dashboard Classic, which sounds good.
Sounds very interesting.
I can look at the deaths then. I'll just play this while we're watching. This is my. This is my Freaky Friday.
All right. Well, this is cool. Now, lads, you left without me.
Welcome to Freaky Friday.
That's cool. I like that.
That was cool, wasn't it? Let me just see.
But you know what disappoints me about that?
What?
Is the lads left without me. I thought they'd come back for me to bring me back to me.
No, it won't work on this old one.
Won't load, will it?
No, but I'll get that information for you tomorrow. So now you get all watch tomorrow. Daniel's live at 3:00 in the Apollo Centre. We still got in the Apollo Centre?
Yeah, I think we're going to go to Apollo Centre. I need to double check with the coffee shop. I go there every Saturday in the morning after my 12-step meeting. Well, not my 12-step, the 12-step meeting. I don't own the meeting.
The 12 steps to mentalism.
The 12-step meeting. The 12 steps to recovery on a daily basis.
I did the 12 steps to mentalism.
Mentalism. I know it's that. I
Mental Magic. It's a book that you read when you want.
Oh, is it actually? I thought you were joking.
No. Or
what is it?
Actually, it's the 13 steps. The 13 steps to mentalism by Corinda. Corinda.
I'm going to open this door and get some air coming through here.
We got to go because the Chinese.
I'm going to go, then I won't open the door. The
Chinese are getting cold.
Tell you what, what's that? Is that black bean?
No, it's duck with gung pao sauce. And
Gun
we're gonna
pow.
kung pao with egg fried rice.
Pow!
Kung pao. Yat
Kung
yi
pao.
sam se. So yat yi sam se look chap pa kao sap. Ne ho ma gong hei fa choi. Ni hao.
What was that? Is that you
Cantonese.
counting?
It's Cantonese. Yat yi sam se look chap pa kao sap.
That's impressive.
My cousins
I
were
was
born
counting
in
in Irish
Hong
today.
Kong. What's that? Ichikochikochikuri.
No, a hen, a doe, a tree, a caher, a cúig, a sé, a shucht, an ucht, a knee, a jig. There you go. That's one
very
to 10.
good. That's very good.
Yeah. That's in Oscuelga.
Okay. What is it in German?
In Irish. Os.
What's it in German?
1,
1,
2,
2, 3.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
There you go.
1, 2, 3.
There you go.
Once this is Bavarian. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Where's that?
Welsh.
Is it Welsh?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, no, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Say 4 again.
Pedwar.
What was 4?
Pedwar.
What was the one after 4?
Pimp.
5.
Yeah.
That in English that means something completely different. We won't mention that.
It is. And
It was
In
interesting
fact-
when I heard it. I was like, that means
I sent Christina out on the game once, and she came back with 200 quid
oh Jesus.
and 10 pence.
Don't say stuff like that.
I said, who give you the 10 pence? She said, all of them.
Very funny.
Very funny. She's not impressed.
No, don't take that. You know what you need to do now, Christina, is you need to give him a hook to the side of the head, just
Oh,
no swing across there.
Violence is never the answer there, sir. Violence is never the answer.
Or tickle him to death. Tickle him to
Tickle
death.
him
There
to
you go.
I'll go
That's
for
the
that.
solution.
I'll go for that.
Tickle him to death. Tickle him till he can't take any more. Tickle him.
Tickle him till he can't tickle anymore. I'm going to let you go, Daniel, and I'm going to eat the rest of my stuff. I can't even
Right.
get the comments back, so I don't even know what people are saying. They're probably saying, Tim, I thought you were a gentleman, now we hate you.
Do you want me to say something from any of them, or?
Oh, here we go. Nicola says, today in her daily talk, enjoy the rest of your Chinese. Thank you. Bye, Alison. So funny. Good Welsh, Tim. That's all I know as well. Wayne Warbs. See, rydw i yn dall Cymraeg, ond dydw i ddim yn siarad Cymraeg da iawn eto ti'n weld. So that's not all I know.
It sounds a bit like Norwegian or up that neck of the woods. It sounds like it could be connected to Vikings.
It's actually connected to Cornish and Breton.
Right. Okay. Because it sounds a bit like it could be like from that area, like the Swedish, the Nordic countries.
My first wife was Welsh. My mother was Welsh as well. My first wife was Welsh. As a childhood sweetheart that we got married too early and just grew up different places. But her mother couldn't speak English very well, so I had to learn a little bit of Welsh. And then when you're there
To
10
learn
years,
Welsh?
I was there
That's
10
mad,
years,
man.
77 to 87. You know me.
Wow.
I always like to know that people
Well,
are talking
well,
about me. I
The
learned Welsh.
rugby team.
I learnt Welsh so I could find out what they were saying about me, and then I realised they had better things to talk about.
Yeah, you were like, that was a waste of 3 years of study.
It was.
They're just talking about making tea.
Exactly. Before you go, our granddaughter Casey May is asking if there's a McDonald's in Tenerife, says Pete and Shell. Pete and Shell, there are lots of McDonald's in Tenerife. We have one up here in Las Torres, next to the Mercadona that I go shopping in. There's also 2 in Costa Adeje and 2, I think, in Las Americas. Mostly on the front there. One's by Chucky's out in Las Americas. That's on the border, Las Americas, Los Cristianos. And there's also is there a McDonald's in Los Cristianos, or is it just Burger King?
Trying to think now. I don't think there is, no.
No, I think there's a Burger King in Los Cristianos, and we have a Burger King just next door in Playa Paraíso as well. McDonald's up in Adeje, McDonald's at Grand Sur.
Fanya Bay.
Fanya Bay's a McDonald's. Yeah, on the beach in Fanya Bay, that's right. It's McDonald's. Next one
Yeah.
down. Yeah, loads of McDonald's. Casey May. But you're better off going for the healthy option. 2 pints of
What's that
lager
then?
and a packet of crisps. Oh, you're
Can of
young.
Coke and
Can of Coke.
can
And
of Coke
let us know when you make your first video, Casey May. We'd be interested to see it.
100%.
Oh, yes, plenty of Max in Tenerife. So I'm going to actually... Yamaha Rider says, love you all. And on that note, Yamaha Rider, I'm not going to read any more comments. I'm going to say thank you to Daniel for coming on. 3 o'clock tomorrow on his channel, I'll be visiting. I don't know what I'm going to say, but I'll bone up on a couple of things. I might be bringing Chris, but I don't know yet. Daniel's got the announcement tomorrow, so don't miss it. And we're also going to be talking about coming in tourism from Ireland, not just the UK.
The Persian princess will be there too.
Oh, right. So
Oh, wow.
yeah, then I'll make sure she comes in.
There you go. The boss is coming.
Yes, exactly. So thank you very, very much. I'm going to solo me and do the bit where I point in the corner and stuff. I'll let you go now, Dan. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see
Thanks
you
for
tomorrow.
having me on.
Hey, no problem,
Take
man.
it easy,
Anytime.
guys, and I'll see you tomorrow.
Bye-bye.
Have a beautiful evening. See you,
Thank you.
Christina.
See
Bye-bye.
ya.
Bye.
Bye.
Take these off. Okay, so I got to do this on my own, Chris. So say ta-ra,
Ta-ra. See ya.
and I'm going to do this. It's got to be in the middle, and then I've got to do this. A, B. Zing. Google thinks you might like this one next, and if you press the little square button down the bottom, then it'll take you to our website where you can learn how to sponsor the channel through PayPal. And if you're still not subscribed, press the little button. I'd like to thank each and every one of you. See you tomorrow. If not, see you Monday, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye. 3,
Bye.